I'm NanoMK. Today, I'm playing Minecraft. Right now, I am in a new thing that I built off camera. As you might expect, because I do tons of stuff off camera. This is a spider farm. I'm getting string from it. It actually works pretty well. Let me show you a cool thing about it. Because spiders like to... Go away, spider. They like to climb up to the top and then get stuck, so I added these water things that make the water flow back towards the middle, and no spiders get stuck in here anymore. So that's good. And I just get tons of spider stuff and occasionally skeleton stuff, because there are sometimes spider jockeys. Ow. And so sometimes I have to come down and kill the skeletons manually. But it's a good spider thingy. And now that I'm done stalling, I have to show you what I actually did off camera. Yeah. So, I may have overdone it in terms of the amount of work I did off camera. But, I mean, it's worth it. Doesn't it look cool? Doesn't this look cool? I also changed my mind on the spawning pads twice, in fact. And I haven't implemented my second mind change yet. Yeah, I did this big room building area. This is where the mobs are gonna come up and be processed. This section here. Because, okay, here's the deal. These spawning pads will spawn spiders. I tried very hard, a lot, to make sure that I could handle spiders in my mob system that I'm going to make, but I can't. So I'm just going to rely on that spider thing there. And there's also cave spider spawners down in the mine shaft, down somewhere. So I'm going to replace these with redstone-less, no spider spawning pads. I think you know what they look like. I'll just show you, just in case you're wondering. Ones like this. The 3x3 pads with the slab. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, either that or the 6x6 pads. I haven't tried those before. They look cool because they're bigger, and I like bigger looking stuff sometimes. But, we'll see. Because I've been holding back on working on more off camera because I did so much. And there's more. There's this room area. I added stairs up here and all kinds of stuff. This area is built up more. There's supposed to be a sorting system here, and I want to build an iron farm in the air over there. I might build an iron farm. I'm either going to build it inside or out on that hill. In fact, let me replace this. I should be building a trading hall, actually. I know how to do arrows. Yeah, so let's switch that to trading hall. Because apparently you're not supposed to have them too close to each other. It kind of makes sense. And yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. I did way too much work off camera, but it looks awesome, so you should be happy with me. Yes. Here's the second floor of this. This room's gonna look so cool once it's set up and stuff. But yeah. I even made a rail duplication room so I can get tons of rails when I need them. This path goes nowhere right now, and this path goes to here. See? I worked on this, made this path, and all that stuff. Yeah. So I did tons of work. Oh, right, I also made this overflow storage section, just in case I ever get too much cobblestone. I was about to run out of space, but then I started building the cobblestone structure. which, by the way, is still not finished. But let me collect myself and remember what I wanted to do this episode. Alright, so we're going to clear out the old spawning pads. But first I want to add some more efficiency to my axe if I can. See if I can insta-mine the wood. I probably can't anyway, but it would be worth it to try, I think. What has the most efficiency on it? This has... Oh, let me try a book. Wait, do I have a... I'm going to try to get an efficiency 4 book. Ooh. Well, that's a nice one, but... where? Okay, I need more lapis. Yes. Also, if you can tell, I've been working on this texture pack a little bit. I completely changed the dirt and the... Ow. I completely changed the dirt and the stone textures. Just so that they were like my own original textures. And they worked out. But I didn't change all the textures that have dirt in them. So I added like a dirt overlay texture. I think you saw it earlier, but I'll show you. But first, let me try to get. Oh, I'm already out of. I'm not gonna get it. Hey, at least there's a knockback. Fire aspect. Feather. Ooh, feather falling. Efficiency 2. Alright, fine. Let me just try to upgrade what I have instead. Let me give this feather falling. Have it. Yeah, there it is. And then, what else do I have? Power, Riptide, Knockback. I think I want to add Knockback to this. I really like having Knockback. Let's see. Anything else interesting that I can add? Power, Punch, Quick Charge, Piercing, Sharpness, 1. I mean, Bane of Arthropods, but who cares about that one? Whatever, I have nice stuff. Okay. I'll show you the texture, and then I'll start tearing down the old pads. So let me go outside. As you can see, the dirt does this thingy now. I'm learning the CTM textures stuff. It's pretty fun, actually. And I've changed the grass side and the grass biome colors to be like more of a deep green. It's nice, I guess. I think it's nice. But I've also been working on that other texture pack, which you'll see later. And I'm doing like small changes to this one to make it be at least a little bit similar to it. But you'll see once I show you, but probably not this episode. So now, it is time for me to start clearing the paths. Okay, I'm just finishing up the last spawning pad, and then this is now done. I cleared all the spawning pads now. So it's basically time for me to figure out how I'm going to arrange the new ones. So I'm going to get some blocks, some full blocks. I'm also not sure if we're going to do it out of wood again or more cobblestone, because as you can see, I love cobblestone. It's my favorite block in the game. Yes, it is. You can hate me, but too bad for you, I guess. You shouldn't hate me, because cobblestone is worth liking me. But I don't have enough wood here. Let's use cobblestone at least to test. And then I'll decide whether I want to stick with cobblestone, like that feather falling, or go with wood. But the main idea is that I want tons of spawning pads to get me tons of mobs. This whole area is going to be full of water, and it's going to push them all into this thingy that pushes them down here. And this little gap here is going to be a water elevator that takes them really high to the processing area. I have more plans, but first I need to start the basic plans stuff. So, spawning pads, yes. I could actually have no, I should have the bottom layer 2 blocks up. But I want to see how this would work with a 3x3 pad, or a few 3x3 pads. Because they would be spaced out 2 blocks apart, because I would need to use trapdoors for mobs to walk off of. And these would be tiled. I'm not sure how high up, but pretty high up. And okay, this side has the 3x3s. I want to see how I don't even know how the 6x6s work. Let's see if I can figure it out. Sorry, I'm getting congested in an annoying way. This must be how it is. I could do this. But I'm not sure. Because I think this will prevent spiders. I thought they needed a 2x2 spawning space, not a 3x3, but I guess it's only 2x2. So I guess these pads work. I like how they look, because they look like the classic old-fashioned mob farms. But I think the 3x3s would be more efficient. Not sure. But because I want this to be good looks as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover all these corner sections in the tinted glass so that this area is completely dark. So that way I can have pads all the way up to beneath the floor. But if I ever come inside to do maintenance, I want it to look really cool. So I'm just not sure if I want it to be the 3x3s or the 6x6s. And in fact, maybe I could test it, but I'd have to set up the water stuff first. I'm tempted to do that. And also, here's another thing. How many can I stretch across the side? I want it to come out fairly even. I have a feeling I would still have the same amount of gaps, or the lack thereof, because 6 is just 3 next to itself. But I want to see. Let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can only do a 3x3 there. Remember, they all have to be spaced apart by 2, so I can have trapdoors on either side. Okay, so let's do 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7 with a 1 block gap. Urgh! Wait a second. This is 4 wide. That's my mistake. Okay, let me redo this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then if I move all of them over by 1, I'll have a 1 block gap from a 1 block gap here on either side, actually. That could work. Let's see. This is how wide it would be. But there would be this gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I again end up with a 2 block gap. So I could move all the pads in 1 block as well, and have a 1 block gap on all the sides. I guess that could work. Now, okay, so I would definitely be doing the 3x3s then. And they'd have to be stacked directly on top of each other. I would want to try the 6x6s though, because they're bigger. It would make like a cool kind of kaleidoscopy effect if you look down from the top. But it would also be kind of like that with the 3x3s. Ow. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, I did all the spawning pads. It's actually, moving my mic really quick, it's actually the next day in real life, but I finished the pads and I decided I'd be using smooth stone. So, all the pads are done, but now I need to do the water. And this is going to be the actual fun part. Yeah, don't be upset that I didn't record building the pads. It's actually rather tedious. Man, my stairs are all messed up. I'm not going to get rid of my stairs yet because I don't want to, like, activate the spawning pads until the transportation, the water is already set up. And I went up too high. Alright. So, I'm going to get the stuff I prepared. Not those. But these. The fence gates, and I'm going to need a lot of water. That should work. So I think I figured out how I'm going to do this. Let me just make sure I counted this the way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So the water I should not have to block it. Oh, in fact, that's too far away. Ugh. It's not making water sources. Because I just have to keep going back to over here. Alright, I see. Now it's reaching. Let me actually just quickly build a water pool right here. Oh, there's one right here. But I'm going to build one here instead. Just so I can fill up all my buckets. Since they're not all making sources. Yeah, and this should be enough water pushing to make the mobs fall into this section, which I'll do next. But first I need to finish all of these edges. I also need to be careful not to make all of these corners sources, so each side will only go to one of the corners. Man, I should have gotten all of those buckets, but I think it would take an annoyingly too long of an amount of time to get them. So I'm just gonna stick with these ones. But if all my testing was accurate, then once this is all set up, the farm should work pretty well. Also, if I lit up enough caves. But once I get to that point, all I need to do is just go caving, and I don't have to do anything with the farm. Right. So here's this side with its corner, and then the next side will have its own corner. It's kind of like a spiral shape, so that I don't get like tons of water sources where the mobs won't flow through. Yeah. Okay, I guess that one will have two corners. I just need to make sure the water doesn't create Yeah, I'm checking to make sure I'll still get pushed into the second layer. It looks like I'm still getting pushed in. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have to be careful. Very careful. But I'm actually really excited to get this mob farm done. Finally, I'll have a mob farm that is actually in my base. I used to do that more often, but I never did it during my Let's Play. So it's actually been a while since I've done a mob system in my base. I've done ones near my base, but not inside of it, at least for a long time. Also, this one should have more spawning spaces than the one near the spawn area. Even though they're the same spawning pads, I have way more of them. I hate to keep cutting, but I think I should cut, and I'll be back once I've finished the outer water thing, because once I get to this part, it'll be less boring. Alright, I've finished the outer area, as you can see, and now it's time for the inner area, where I will be using the fence gates. Where's my axe? Here it is. Arg, I want them to all, like, be lining up and stuff, but I don't... doesn't really need to look good, but I want it to look good anyway. So I'll just use a temporary block. Arg! Come on. Alright. Here's the fence gates, and then I will be using water, of course. Now I don't really need as many buckets, so I'm trying to empty them. This is such a cool view. Just need to get across. Oh, good, that's all of them. Alright, let me get one extra. And then I will need the mobs to be flowing this direction. And I think my beacon is far enough away from everything else that it shouldn't disrupt the mob spawning with the light that it emits. And then lastly, I need to set up this area, which is where the elevator is. Okay, I'll do this. Oops. Insta-mining caught me. Okay, so right here, I'm going to come back and put soul sand. And then I'm going to... Well, I have to put signs here as well. Okay, all the way across. I could use fence gates, but I also like signs, and I made both, so I might as well use them anyway. Oh, okay. That's done. I think I need one here as well. No, I don't. What I did forget is to bring some walls with me. I'll just craft some here. Because they'll need a wall on this block. This is not my design, by the way. I'm just making a fat version of it. So it looks cooler. But basically, they go down here. And since they're on a wall, they'll get pushed into this stream. But these blocks will be soul sand so that it pushes them up. But I need to go back. So, to get the soul sand and the other stuff to make an elevator. Come on. I just need to go back. Hopefully I'm safe. Because this area is pretty dark. I'm gonna light that. This looks cool though, now that it's like closer to being complete. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, I finished the whole wall, so it looks like it's not even a cave anymore. On the inside, at least. But now I just need to find my way back up. There we go. Also, if you hear that squeaking sound, that's my keyboard. My spacebar has started squeaking recently, but my keyboard has like RGB lights, so I don't really want to replace it right now. Because everything else still works, it's just my spacebar squeaks now. Not sure why. But, do I have any soul sand in these? Probably not, but I'm going to check anyway. Alright. Time to get the soul sand and kelp. I still kind of miss being able to do the old sign trick for water elevators, but sometimes you just can't do the thing that you like better because they changed it. What can I say? But hopefully this will work. I'm so excited to start it. I still need to fill in this area. I ran out of amethyst to make the glass, so I didn't finish covering this in. But anyway, I might as well enter. Haha, at least it's easier to get in. Oh, I didn't need to get in. Whatever. Whatever. I was supposed to place the water on top. And I was supposed to... I'll be right... Alright, I got the stuff I was missing. Just need to place water on top here. And then I'm going to go down through the water. Then I'm going to replace this with soul sand. And if I am correct, you can place kelp on top of soul sand? Yes, you can. So I don't even have to, like, replace it. Did I already make it to the top? I don't know. Ah, you have to do it like this. I hadn't made it to the top. Now I did. I like this Aqua Affinity helmet. It's really helping me. Yep, I only got these two, so I'm going to get this one now. Yeah, see, it only went up to a certain height. Oh, there's some over here too. I need to get this. Okay. There you go, that one. Need to get two more. And then the last one. Hopefully I have enough to make it all the way to the top. I don't. So I'll take some of these ones. And finish it. Okay. That should be it then. Now all I need to do is out. Aha! Look at that. I made it to the top. Alright. And then, for now, because I want this mob thing to be upgradable later, so I can add features. So right now I just want to make a very straightforward harvesting design. I'm also going to see if I can... No, I'm not going to use a lava blade. I'm going to use campfires and hoppers. Do I have any hoppers up here? I will eventually clean up this storage, by the way. This is not supposed to be a main storage area. But I'm going to get some hoppers and make some blue campfires. Soul campfires. Sorry. Whoever said that souls were blue. I thought they were invisible. So, I need dogs and sticks. And I already have soul sand in my inventory, I guess. Yes. I'll make 8. And then I need hoppers. That is not enough hoppers. Oh, you know what? I used most of my hoppers to make my smelter semi-automatic. But I don't need that many for this, so I'm just gonna make some new ones. Got any more chests? No. I'm gonna have to make more chests. Whatever. Alright, and then I will turn these back into iron blocks. You know, having some nice Vanilla Plus mods really helps. Yes, they are mods, but they're good ones for Vanilla. But mods make it not vanilla, you say. And I say, I'm not adding any new features or mechanics. Actually, I am, but not through mods. Through data packs, which are not mods, so I'm still doing vanilla. So, haha. Barely even functionality. Anyway, so let's put the chests here for symmetry reasons. And then the let me see. Yeah. I'll have them fall right there. Ow. Ow. Need more water. Oh good, there's still some left in these. I'll just take this water. Yeah, by the way, if you're ever going to, like, clear out one of these areas, make sure to get rid of most of the water hole thingies, because if you use insta-mining or TNT, and you already have the place lit up, it'll take out your torches. And then it will make it less efficient for mob systems, whatever. Why am I getting a low frame rate when I look over here? That doesn't make sense. Okay, I want to take a look at why. Everything should be fine. Maybe it's because I'm recording. But that shouldn't be happening. Also, when I look here. Why? Is it because I have tons of flowing water? That shouldn't cause a problem. Is this full of zombies? No. I don't know what the deal is. Why am I getting tons of lag? Anyway, let's go back to what we were working on. Setting this up. Right. I got actually too many buckets. There we go. And it will push them right onto the fire. And then, let me put this crafting table here. That's a good place. No. I want these on the top. Top stairs. And I probably want slabs. Right here, yes, that would be a good place. Because they still shouldn't be able to see me from there. I want to... Wait, no, I wasn't going to use slabs, I was going to use glass. I'm a dumb. I remember what I saw in my head. Yeah, I think I'm getting lag from recording. It's not the game. It's just my computer being bad. You know what? Theoretically, I don't have to give this a roof, just walls, because there's no spiders, right? So what if I finish the walls and just use glass for the wall? It should technically be fine. Right? I believe I have some glass in here. I don't. I don't have some glass. But I have some glass panes. Maybe I could make that work without letting mobs get stuck. Nah, they would get stuck. I'm gonna go get some glass. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting that lag. I am a bit confused. But this is... I'm very excited. Very close to finishing this mob system. There are a few things that'll be off. Missing, like the... This goes in here, right? Like, I'm going to have to use cobblestone to cover the rest of the ceiling because I don't have enough amethyst. But other than that, it should be working. Once I get it working. Alright. That looks cool. And then I'll decorate the rest of the room later. But this should work. I just need to now turn on the spawning pads. Make sure everything is blocked off. Like even that gap there. Haha, I caught it. I got it. Got it in. Alright. Now I have to get rid of all the torches. Oh my goodness. Where are my stairs? Everything in here... Oh, I need to get rid of these stairs as well. Everything else should be fine, though. I was also very careful not to place my blocks inside of source blocks, so I don't have to replace the water. Don't have any other stairs at this level, but I do need to get rid of the torches. Oh my goodness. Yes, get rid of the torches. So I'm going to complete this task, and I'll get back to you to tell you if it's working or not. Well, it's working. They're coming up and dying, and it's pretty decent rates. Well, it's not like super efficient or anything, but it's efficient enough. Pretty cool. Yep, you can see them down there. Very nice. It is working. It is definitely working. So, that's the end of the video. Goodbye.